What's up, guys? I hope every single one of you is doing well. I am doing pretty okay. I am so tired. I wanted to record a tutorial for you guys, so what I did, I got all my setup ready and I woke up like after 2 hours of sleep. I was trying to get some content for you guys. For some reason, After Effects is not working. So I decided to stop postponing something that I wanted to do for so long, which is to actually talk about who I am as a person. I'm really grateful. I feel like we're building a community together. I'm talking with a few of you guys and it's literally so interesting learning about your creative journey. So I thought I'd share a bit of mine. So if you don't know me yet, nice to meet you. My name is Gus. My name is actually Gustafsson, which all the time people ask me like, Gustafsson, where is your name from? And truth is, it's literally just my mom. My great-grandfather's name is Gustav, so I guess she just wanted to honor that. But we're not here to break down where my name comes from. I wanted to talk about my creative journey. So I've been passionate about editing and filmmaking ever since I was very young. I'm very grateful for my mom because she chose a path of doing like graphic design when I was very young. So I had access to a computer at home and it was awesome. I could create all of these like videos and she would always push me to like push my creativity. I remember I was super young. I always loved telling that story. I think I was like 8 or 9 and I was telling my mom like, Mom, how can I clone myself in a video? And then I would try to look for these After Effects tutorials. Let me just say, like, I don't know if you know about like the After Effects interface back then, but it just seems so scary to me. Let's just say I have like almost no editing knowledge at this point, and also like, you know, like I'm 8. And then the interface is just like this great pile of shit. I don't know, like these last versions, it was just, now I feel like it's easier to grasp as well. There are so many resources. I couldn't follow the After Effects tutorials back then. So I started making these skits on my own, which I am very embarrassed to show usually. Maybe I'll show you like a little clip right there, but it's not, it's like I've been doing this YouTube stuff. It literally has been something that I always wanted to do. So yeah, I started off with these skits when I was like 9 and 10. My mom got me a green screen and then it was over. I was making these skits and I would find it so fascinating, just like replacing the background. It was the craziest thing to me. Then after that, a new passion that I had took over. Yeah, I was a huge fan of basketball because my daddy was like so passionate with basketball. So he would teach me and that was such a fun era in my life. I played like basketball through high school. However, I was like the shortest out of the bunch. Like it's crazy. It's really when I graduated high school that I got really tall. So I always think like it's so ironic that like I got taller after I stopped playing basketball, but I think I'm happy with that storyline. But then when it came to my career path, it was always clear to me that it was gonna have to be something to do with video editing. Even when I was very young, I was telling my mom like, is that a thing? People do that in life? Because I would just do it like it was my video game, you know what I mean? She was like, yeah, you can do this. I was like, oh, that's what I want to do out of life. So yeah, I went to film school afterwards, which was pretty cool, and I made so many friends, and it's actually like the best memories I think was from like 17 to 20. It's really when I started college that the whole wave of like, I remember seeing like Native and all of these super fire creatives. I think, what was his name? Like Wake Up Zuzi. I want to give a big shout out to these guys because I saw these edits and I just wanted to learn how to create those type of effects. So before I would even teach those on YouTube, I learned from like Max Novak, Brian Delamata as well, which is a insane creator. He really like made the trail for like creatives just like me today. That's when I started shooting videos. I was more like editing music videos, doing VFX, and I did that a lot as well. I was really like driven by it and I was super passionate, but the thing is, it was kind of hard in the long run to make it like an actual thing, make it legit. Then I started shifting to more like cover art animations. I would make these visualizers. Most people on my Instagram know me from that era, I would do Spotify canvases. Doing that, I worked with various record labels like Empire and even artists like T-Pain, Denzel Curry, Red Veil, and Jay Wheeler. If you know about the Latin scene, then you're gonna know who I'm talking about. That's my shit. Then after all that time, I stacked a lot of skill sets. I was ready for a new chapter. That's when I had the idea to actually share that knowledge with you guys on this channel. So I think I posted my first tutorial without thinking anything of it. I didn't have like the face cam on, and I remember like the first few days it was like maybe like 50, it was at like 50 views. Then I think like 5 days later I checked, I don't have like 15 subscribers anymore. I think I had like 80 subscribers. I was like, what's going on? Yeah, like I think my first tutorial was blowing up, and then I just kept going. And I love sharing so much what I know with you guys that I was thinking like, how can I make this a thing and how can I even live from it? And that's when I launched my own editing asset store, which is Friendly Files. And it's been such a crazy journey. I think it's been a year since I launched Friendly Files, and so many of you guys have used my packs and I went crazy with it. So I really gotta thank you guys times 100. Of course, with my presets, my templates, etc. They streamline your workflow and they make you edit super fast and all that stuff. But on top of that, it really supports me as a creator and allows me to drop some more tutorials for you guys. So once again, I want to thank you for anyone that supports the channel, because it's really what allows me to keep going with you guys. I don't know what I like the most, like creating videos or like creating these packs, like just creating ways, making life easier for editors. I don't know why. It might be my God-given purpose, because like I just love making these packs for you guys. And this is where we are today. I just moved into a new apartment. I'm pretty proud of my office. Yeah, to be frank with you guys, I'm not doing this full-time yet. I want to be a full-time creator so bad, but I'm actually a bartender. So I work like during the weekends. That's why you see me tired. I work super late hours and then I come back home at like 7 a.m. But I refuse to like sleep until like 3 p.m. I'm up bright and early getting these videos for you guys. Now I'm actually working towards being able to be a full-time creator, quitting that job and actually do what I love full-time. And yeah, it's a process. Like it's not easy, like especially with digital products. I feel like it's exponential though, so you know, we're gonna keep grinding. It actually gives me a purpose, and whenever you guys send me like messages thanking me for how much I'm helping y'all, it's really what keeps me going. So I appreciate you so much. So that's basically gonna wrap this video up. I'm sorry if it wasn't like structured. I just wanted to be like a raw video, and to be honest, I'm not used to like really like speaking on camera. I'm not a storytelling guy. I'm like super ADHD in life, so I hope I didn't do too many like, you know, I hope everything made sense. But with that said, thank you so much for watching. New Wave V3 is on the way. I can't tell you the rest, you know, they be watching, can't tell you the rest, but yeah, stay tuned. I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.